exploring AI's impact on jobs, embracing change, and anticipating future societal shifts.
But I think it's just like cyclical, right? Back in the day, might be a bad example, like when the cars took for horses, people like, oh, we're gonna lose our jobs. The person shoveling the shit behind the horse gonna lose their job. Well, that person probably needs to lose a job, right? Like, do you want to have a job shoveling the shit, right?
I'd
I
prefer to be in the car factory making
Yeah.
cars,
I mean, there's gonna be jobs like someone has to make the AI robots.
See, this has been going on.
Someone has to go. It's all. I
It's been
mean,
going on forever. I mean, before the printing press in Gutenberg, but which, by the way, removable type and all that was actually created in Korea way back when. So Koreans will be happy to, because they're really proud of it, and they should be. But Gutenberg brought it to the commercial level in Europe. I don't think really in his lifetime, towards the tail end of his lifetime, it really started to take off. Anyway, you had people that were scribes. That was their job, and they would copy the Bible, for example, and that was the most commonly copied book, and they would do, it would take them days and years to do a book. I don't know but it would take a long time, right? And then when you had removable type and you could just use the printing press and boom, 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 those people got put out of work. But guess what? You had this publishing explosion of thousands and thousands.
Yeah.
And so this exchange of ideas. And then you had all kinds of new jobs that were created, typesetters, printers, all kinds of, And so we had the same thing with the people that work for printing presses here. And then you had the advent of DTP. But then look at it, with the advent of DTP, you had now the democratization of that skill. And so many people can actually, you can work remotely and do those kind of jobs for other people. Here's the thing. Right now in the U.S., our unemployment rate is at 4%. So we haven't felt the impact yet. Let me put that to the side. You mentioned UBI. I want to talk about that because I think that we already have a form of UBI right now. Let's come back to that. But the most commonly held job right now in America is a long-haul truck driver. And that's a job that really AI and autonomous vehicles could probably take away. And then you think about all the Uber drivers and things like that, could probably take away in the next 5 years. And then if you have a large part of your population that are unemployed, if we don't find something for them, then you have some societal, issues, and that could lead to some big turmoil. So then we need to go to UBI. What percentage of Americans are on Medicaid right now?
I have no idea. I'm gonna say 30%. I have no clue.
I think it's about 37%. So they're getting free healthcare.